90.1 FM, KKFI Kansas City Community Radio. Hi, I'm Tom Crane, and I have the honor of showing people around the station and what we're doing. This is a wonderful community resource. We bring people who are local artists and let them come on the air more than any other station, for miles around. This is just our office space, which is very, very nice. And here's Daryl in here, who's our volunteer coordinator. More office space. And this is our break room. People can come and make coffee or get a snack or whatever. So this is a really wonderful space that we have. And we're going to walk down the hall now to really the heart of the station is coming up next. It is the on-air studio and our production studio. And of course this is where when we bring bands in or people from the community, they come and sit in the green room here and prepare for the show before they go on the air. And in here is our this is our production studio. And one thing that's so interesting about this station is we bring people in from the community, local people, and we train them on how to do radio. It's no big mystery like you would think. Oops, hang on. So what goes on in the radio studio that's on the air goes through this process, goes up to that dish up there, which you can't see, it's up on the roof, and then goes to the radio tower and plays it live on the air. And this right here is pretty important. This is what we call our PAL system. And basically what it is a series of computers. These computers store all of our music and public affairs programs. And then there's a screen up here. You can choose to grab something from one of these computers and play it on the air. And right now we've got a show called Global Roots going on. Now everybody's got a file and a locker and they can put their own personal stuff in there. Headphones or CDs that they want to play later. Oh, here we go. We receive a ton of CDs in the mail from artists from all over the world every week. Some of this stuff we end up putting on the computer system that we just saw called PAL. Someone wants to play something back, all they have to do is go to that screen in the on-air studio and then play it back. And now we'll go in this room here. We have what's called a band auction every year. And we bring in local bands from all over the metropolitan area. Also, this room is set up so that we have on-air fund drives as well. And this is the result from the latest fund drive that you can see, and all the different shows, how much each of the shows brings in. This is the on-air studio. And we bring people in here. We have guests, we have bands that come in and their microphones set up, they can sit down. And then over here is where the programmer, or the DJ as some people call them, will set up, whether they be from a public affairs show or a music show. I just finished a music show about 15 minutes ago called World Sound Radio. And you can see that the screen here, it duplicates what you saw in the master control unit. And what's being played on the air right now, you can hear, I pretty much program my show ahead of time. So I put I do this at home, and I put all the music that I want to play on there on a CD, and then we have 3 CD players here. Or some people are even using vinyl, which is getting more and more popular again. We can take things off the internet and play them as well. And then there's an emergency broadcast system module up here so that when we have a situation where there's a tornado or earthquake or some kind of disaster, we can let people know about it right away. And that's one of the things that community radio does that corporate radio doesn't. In fact, corporations buy up radio stations all over the country and then turn them into automated situations. Community radio is kind of the opposite. We bring people in from the community to tell their stories, play their music, and let people know what's going on.